probably got some beets coming up. Not a lot, but they take their time. Not much in here. But here we've got either tomatoes or peppers. They look very similar right now. I'll look closer. Yeah, some of these guys look a little furry. Probably those are tomatoes. These look a little less furry. Those are probably peppers.
Welcome back. We finally got some rain. Yay! And I hope that all of you had a wonderful Father's Day. Let's take a look at what's going on here in the garden. Let's see how much rain we actually collected from that rain that came through. We got some. Maybe, let's see, the deeper section. Maybe a couple of inches or so. All right. Better than nothing.
I am using the vintage thing to bust a hole in the ground here. We got that good rain this morning and the ground is moister, but it still has not been worked in forever and ever. And it's still rocky clay. So it's not exactly easy to do this, even though this is the nice area. Here I need to poke a hole in the ground before I can put a yam in. What I really need is a jackhammer. This one yam I really don't want to lose. It needs to get planted. I'll probably end up hiring a local guy to come over and dig because they're like 3 times faster than I am at it. And I'm not proud. I need a pickaxe. So what I'm doing is I'm digging the hole and then I'm going to fill the hole back in with loose soil, plant the yam and mound up over the top of it, or just make the mound and then put the yam right in the top of it. What happens with yams is that it'll put the shoot out the top and then the bottom part of it will grow down into the hole. So if I dig a nice decent hole underneath it with loose soil, it's going to make it a lot easier for the yam to actually produce me some roots. So let me show you how I'm doing that. This is a hunk of yam here. It's old, parts of it are rotted out, but it's still alive on the inside because there's a little bit of green on it. It's actually been in the pantry for probably a year almost. It's ridiculous how long this thing's been sitting and it's still alive. So I soaked it in water for a day or so to kind of bring some life back into it, just in case, you know, let it soak up a little bit. And I'm going to plant this one first because it's the worst looking out of all of my yams and it's the only one of this type that I have. This is supposedly a Jamaican yellow yam. I got another instant refrigerator garden bed about ready to go. One of my neighbors was dumping a fridge. It was in his side yard, so I said, hey, can I have that fridge? And I've decided I'm going to put it right here. So right alongside this path, this space right now just has a little bit of brush in it. So I'll cut this down and stick a couple of blocks, balance it up on the blocks, and we'll have another refrigerator, salad, herb garden, whatever, going right here. This is very, very hard wood. I haven't nailed down the species, but it is really rough, and it's the one that makes all the thorns. Normally this saw cuts much faster. This is the silky gomboy. I really like these. I just have to be more careful with the blades because they will shatter if they bind up. Take a look at this. That wood is so hard and dense, it's ridiculous. The locals use it for making charcoal. Oh, some madman started throwing air potatoes around over here. Can you believe it? Who would do something like that? I think this is the poisonous one too. Unbelievable. You know, wherever you throw them, they're gonna grow. So it's very irresponsible to just start throwing them around an empty lot, because you're gonna end up with air potatoes, and they're a horrible invasive species. Some trash in here. The most violent gardening channel on YouTube.
With a cat that's pointed at your
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Legos. Why is it always Legos? There's another one. I don't even know how to get in the compost.
Mom is filming the millipede, Dad.
Rather a mess. Bad. Throw in some seaweed. Now we can throw some soil on top of that once I actually have some soil to throw. Make sure I take my Legos with me. This potato came from the grocery store, and since it's sprouting, I'm going to plant it. There's more space in this bed. I planted one in the middle before, as you probably remember, if you've been following along at home. So I'm gonna stick this one, punch right through the cardboard with my hand. It's so soft now. Stick this one here, and I'll take the other half, and I'll stick it over here. This is a Suriname purslane known as Talinum, fruticosum, which is very easy to remember, as I've shared in the past in some video that you probably totally don't remember. You just remember Tiny Tim. Talinum, fruticosum, in the garden, come away with me. Oh, Talinum, fruticosum, with me. So it's very easy to remember. It's a Latin name that just kind of rolls off the tongue, so to speak. Talinum fruticosum. I'm gonna stick this in the front of the potato bed and see how it does. This one actually started itself from seed. Somehow I ended up with some of them here, and then the seeds fell into some of my other pots that were nearby and they started more, which is great because this is a very rare plant with edible leaves and it's very good. It's rare in Florida and it's rare here, but it's not rare worldwide. In Asia it's like a weed. Well, despite the rain this morning, it's still very dry here. We need a lot more, but it was a nice respite and the plants are looking happier than they have in quite a bit. About 20 minutes worth of good rain with a little bit of sprinkling in between, so that was good. It was a good start, and I guess we got a little in the rain barrel too. Anyhow, we will be back again tomorrow. Thanks for joining us today. And we are now in day 11, so that's very exciting. This is starting our 3rd week of gardening over here, and we've already gotten a lot done, and I hope you'll stick around as we continue every weekday showing off the 2018 garden as the rainy season starts and bringing you along with us. Until next time, may your thumbs always be green. I hope you guys had a good Father's Day. This is what I was given. My family surprised me in the morning with a toolbox, which I haven't had since leaving the States. And inside the toolbox are some pens, because all my pens always disappear out of my desk. For some reason, they just are always disappearing. And this is really kind of a cool toolbox because it also does this. Take the whole top off, and then, oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, happy Father's Day to me.